expected that something's going to happen with Sam, a story that's connected to his past, which can you tell?
Yeah. Sam, so the darkness is pre-biblical. You know, it predates God and heaven and hell and Crowley and Castiel. And so Sam, being the diligent researcher, is just trying to think of, I think his brain is swimming, thinking of like, what can we do? What is this thing? How can we get to the bottom of it? How can we fix it? How can I save myself and my brother and the world? And so he starts to have visions or dreams of a higher power. You know, and maybe his brain, he's also having memories that maybe weren't memories, might be Sam believes there was a higher power trying to contact him to tell him how to solve this problem, you know. So it's going to be really cool. We're going to see a few characters via visions that we haven't seen in Supernatural in a long time. So it'll be very exciting.
Choose any one of them? Just one?
One may or may not be related to the character.
What else are you looking forward to playing this season?
I'm excited for episode 4. Have you all heard the tease about episode 4? All takes place in the car. It's really cool. It's called Baby. And so it's like, yeah, and it's going to be a really cool, it's one of the things, like Supernatural is the only show on television that could get away with it because y'all forgive us and embrace it, and it's different, you know what I mean? I played Jared Padalecki on Supernatural before, literally. So, Padalecki, that's right. Polish? That's right. So we're going to see kind of like an episode of Supernatural from the point of view, because we'll see the car as well. It'll be cool things where the camera's inside the car, and one of the brothers runs in to grab something and is off camera. You hear some stuff. He runs back in. He's bloody, and like so. It's going to be a cool. Like we get to see. Like, we forget sometimes that the Impala's been all these places with us. So you kind of see how Baby views an episode of Supernatural. It's going to be super cool.
Jensen mentioned that the brothers are going to be working together again, kind of like in season 1. Can you talk about that?
That's, for me, that's super exciting, because we've had too many years of like, they've been great years and great stories, but there's been Bennies and Rubies and Soulless and Campbells and Lucifer and Mark of Cain. So we've had all these reasons for the brothers to kind of be apart, and now because the darkness is so vast and seemingly insurmountable, the brothers are side by side, teamed up again, which for me is badass. I love that part of Supernatural, and the brothers kind of team up and they're loyal and they sacrifice and they're together. You know?
How much of a problem is Rowena going to be for the boys at the beginning?
I hope she's a big problem, because I love her and she's awesome, and I love seeing the scenes between she and Mark Sheppard. So I think she is certainly a foil of sorts, and she will be around hopefully for a long time. But I love the dynamic. I love seeing, not just because it means I have the day off, but I love seeing parts of Supernatural that I'm not in. You know, like seeing their problems in heaven or seeing their problems in hell, and seeing problems, because it fleshes out the world. You know, it's not just like, here's what the boys did. It fleshes out the world of Supernatural. You know, and so I hope she's around for a while. I hope she gives more trouble to Crowley than to the boys, though.
Because it's such a massive big bad, and it's going to have different, you're going to have different allegiances coming in.
Yeah.
Is there any particular creature that you've seen on the show before that you would want to be like on kind of the team for this coming up?
Oh, any teammate I would like? I would love to see Rob Benedict come back. I would love to see Mitch Pileggi come back, because I love Mitch. I think it would be fun to employ some angels, because the darkness predates angels. It'd be fun to see if Gabriel is out and about somewhere. It'd be fun to get Rob back in action. I had so much fun in seasons 4 and 5 with the whole Demon Blood and the angel characters and Lucifer, and it'd be fun to have any of those guys back to try and maybe unite against a common massive enemy.
Are you going to fit the loose chesters into an episode?
I hope so. I was so proud of it. Well, we were sitting in the makeup trailer, and someone was like, well, what are the boys going to do? And I was like, we ain't the lose chesters. And we were like, wait a second. Have we ever even said that in an episode or anything? I was like, no, I just coined it. I got to trademark it or something before. I hope so. It'd be a funny that'd be something like that the Ghost Facers would have to call them, the Lose Chesters or something like that. So maybe get the Ghost Facers back, then we'll work it into an episode. Otherwise, I'll just keep saying it like a broken record, hoping for like sympathy laughs. Somebody please.